You said something that really struck me this week to our students. You said, small steps are beautiful. Speak into that a little bit.
Well, I'll quote Saint Therese, who says that she's speaking to one of the sisters who was very discouraged. And she says to her, God always gives the grace for the first step. Mm. You take that, and then the grace will follow you as you take more. We can look at a spiritual situation in which we find ourselves and feel very small and very weak and very helpless. And I'll even grant there's some truth to that. We can't go from 1 to 1,000, in an hour. But you can go from 1 to 1.1, do it. And the next step will open up, and the next and the next. One of the examples that I gave, I'll just share here again, that when I know at times that I'm in spiritual desolation and I'm in my office just working or whatever I'm doing, I know this is not a time for me to be alone.
Yes.
So I'll get my water bottle. I live in Colorado. We all have them there,
right,
because it's so dry.
Right.
And I'll walk down to the common area where the water dispensary is and refill it. And I do that because I know I'm going to meet someone. We're going to talk a bit and so on. So as you do these things, now that's about as, can you even call that penance? I don't think so. But it's that's why I say I've become shameless with this too. It doesn't matter how small the step is, but don't simply sit in the isolation and heaviness of the desolation. Maybe smile at that person when you have no desire to smile at that person. That book that person has needed from you for the past week, get out of your room and give it, whatever it is. These small steps, they have really great power.
Yes.
I shared one story. It was the most beautiful I think I've ever heard along these lines. It was a retreatant who at the end of the retreat wanted to approach me and share something he was very happy about. And would you be willing? Oh, sure, love to. I didn't hit the snooze bar this morning. I didn't know what he meant. So he explained. He said, for years now, every morning when the alarm rings, I hit the snooze bar. Now, there's a certain discouragement probably in that. And there was a light in his eyes. This morning, I didn't hit the snooze bar. It was like the first step of the opening to a new way of life. So that these small steps can have very great power.